Well, good morning. Williams, Philippines. Boy, let's see. It is Wednesday, March 5th at about 12:15 in the p.m. Little afternoon. Just got through eating a little bit. Gonna try to get cleaned up and call it a day. I think I'm gonna shave. Starting to get a little scruffy. Might take that off too. Uh, it's actually starting to get warm around here, even though it snowed yesterday. And it's got a chance of doing it again this weekend. I'm so not liking all this snow. It is the end of winter, or something like that. Yeah, I'm ready for warm weather. I'm tired of being frozen. Anyway, let's see. Caught some bids. Bunch of Overstay Road. The girls were doing cooking. I It's definitely a full time job and a family involved one for cooking over there when they're doing it for a bunch of people at once. It seemed like a lot of fun. I'm just not sure I like that big of a crowd. Yeah, looked like there was 20 people over there cooking, or well, at least around while cooking. I don't know. It's interesting though, trying to pay attention and see what's going on. Uh, Making egg rolls, lumpia. I like egg rolls, lumpia, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. They caught or not they caught, but yeah, I've been paying attention and watching some of the fish over there. Seems like they come up with a lot of fish that are, 300-pound plus over there. Uh, that's kind of big fish. But yeah, what was it? A couple months ago, they caught a 600-pounder, and about this time last year, they caught a 900-pound tuna there in the Philippines. Oh my gosh. Uh, I'm ready to go fishing. That's all there is to it. But let's see. Apparently, somebody, what was it? I forget his name. Asia something, porting Asia or something like that. Talked about they caught somebody who was selling dog meat. Eh, I've eaten dog before. They closed down a burrito shop in San Diego back in, oh God, mid 80s, early mid 80s, something like that. It's a long time ago. Yeah. Very good burritos and tacos. I know, I used to eat there a lot. And then to find out that they've been closed because of skinning cats and dogs in the back room and cooking them. Yeah, that's not good. But hey, it's one way of getting rid of stray animals. Uh, the fact that it's not getting inspected, well, they don't inspect stuff over there, but that's how they caught them over here, was inspecting. Uh, yeah, I don't know about you, but yeah, I don't really like the idea of eating cat and dog, but I've eaten a lot of different things in my life. It's something that happens. Uh, I've eaten raccoon, I've eaten turtle, alligator, and crocodile, horse, dog, cat. They served me something in Japan, and I can tell you, they said it was duck. I've eaten a lot of duck, and that didn't look like any piece of duck I ever seen. And somebody told me don't think about it because, quite honestly, at the place where I was at, it might have been rat. I don't know, but it was good. Uh, so yeah, I've seen a lot of different things get butchered and cooked. Eaten bear, eaten elk. Uh, haven't had reindeer, but I have had moose. So yeah, there's and all kinds of different fish from freshwater ones and a few saltwater ones that ain't just commercial ones. Everything is edible in some way, I guess. I mean, think about it. Even the trees, they drop their leaves. Something eats the leaves. A grass field that just gets snowed on and dies. Well, the bacteria in the ground eat the grass. So there's always something eating something, one way or another. So yeah, I was seeing somebody over there had guinea pigs as pets, and there's a guy here in the U.S. that raises them as an alternative food source. He eats guinea pigs on a regular basis. Uh, don't remember where it was, but some guy here in the U.S. Don't yeah. I've raised and I've raised different types of fish, and it's there's all these different things to raise up. Quail. There's a girl over there in the Philippines raising quail. I used to raise quail here. Chickens. I enjoy my chickens. Quail are good too. I think most of this has to do with people thinking that this class is better than that class, so you can't eat this, but you can starve to death letting it eat something. But it's yeah, I don't want to eat my cat or my dog, but I also understand that my big puppy, if it came down to it, and I was starving, I'd eat him. Do I ever want to have to? No. Pray I never get that hungry. I've seen things, that were eaten by people that I wasn't sure what it was, wasn't going to argue with them about it. It's their choice to eat what they want to eat. I've eaten a lot of different things that most folks wouldn't eat. I've eaten snake, rattlesnakes, good. Used to go with my grandpa out to a rattlesnake roundup and, rattlesnake festival where they brought in a bunch of rattlesnakes and, yep, they cooked them. I just don't see trying to tell somebody they can't eat something when they're hungry. So yeah, I just don't see that as being wrong to eat a dog. Not my personal choice. I've eaten them before because I happen to know that the place I liked eating tacos and burritos was shut down for cooking cat and dog. So, yeah, I think people need to get over the ideas of their self importance as to what they think is right. Focus more on you. You know, we all need to work on ourselves. Again, this goes back to choice. If I'm trying to take away your choice as to how you do you, I'm taking away your gift that God gave you to be you. And if somebody's trying to take away your gift of you, well, they're trying to kill you. That ain't right. And if they're trying to take something away from you, that's an attack of a sort. Well, attacks beget defense. Think about it. I don't try to tell people what to do with their lives. It's their lives. If they want to come to me and ask something, I'll tell them my best opinion of it. Try to put it as straightforward as I can and be as honest with them as I can. If I see somebody doing something stupid, I'll call them stupid. Not my problem. How they receive that message. Quite honestly, I figure if they're doing something that stupid that I have to say they're stupid, I'm pretty sure they already know it, that they're stupid. And if they get upset and offended by it, well, not my fault you didn't figure this out earlier. Uh, I've done my share of stupid street. I choose to not be on stupid street anymore. But hey, people go there all the time. I mean, just the other day, I had somebody pull out in front of me and scare me dang. I was still rattled when I got to work 10 minutes, well, 5 minutes later, because they cut me off and pulled out in front of me and I almost ran into them. I don't know about you, but that's scary, about getting run over. And I had to slam on my brakes, and they didn't even pay attention to the fact that I was there. If I hadn't hit my brakes, I'd have hit them. And if I hadn't hit my brakes, just a second later, I'd have hit them. Because yeah, I was in the right. I'm going, but being in the right doesn't mean that it's gonna, you know, I need my car. I don't need to be having my car in the shop getting fixed because of, oh, somebody just pulled out in front of me. Yeah. Stupid Street is out there. You can dance in it and if you want to, but understand that it has consequences. Sometimes somebody else's stupid street will come and get you too. I saw a picture of a guy that was pulled up on a motorcycle sitting in the turn lane at the light. Something happens over there, and part of that vehicle comes over and hits the guy. He's not even moving, but something comes over and smacks him because of a wreck that happened across the intersection. Yeah. Stupid Street can get you even when you're not on it because of somebody else wanting to dance in it. Life isn't easy. You got to pay attention. Like I said, John Wayne said, life's hard. It's harder when you're stupid. I'm glad I woke up to that. Don't get me wrong. It took me a lot longer than what it probably should have. But I did wake up. And do I still have my string of stupid on occasion? Yeah. I try to avoid it. I've got a lot better at avoiding it. But anyway, on to a different thought process. They just pulled up the new MacBook Air, and they came out with the new one. It's got a real pretty blue color, and they brought the price. They're keeping it at $999, so it's actually cheaper than what it was. And now all the M2 and M3s, it looks like they just evaporated. They're going, they're well, you're getting a better computer for at the same or lower price. So yay! I think that's going to make up my mind for me. They'll be out here in a couple weeks. I think they said March 12th. So yeah, 10 days or something, 8 days or something like that. Oh, I'm so tempted to jump up and buy one. But yeah, part of me says, no, wait and make sure that they don't have crazy problems. That's the problem with everything come out nowadays. It's they got a new, well, they call it the iPhone 16e economy. From what I've seen of it and been hearing from people that have got it, yeah, basically it's an i14 case that they put a new bit of stuff in, eliminated 2 cameras, and yeah, and now they're charging $600 for it when you used to be able to get the SE, which it's supposed to be replacing, at 450, 430, 420. Yeah, and it's apparently being made out of part bins from leftover parts from a bunch of other different phones. Uh, Apple's not doing good with that one. I guess they want something that the low end stuff that the uh, big carriers can throw out there for, take another 3-year hook. We'll only charge you $6 a month for this and put you on the $500 a day plan. Yeah. Because no matter what, you do pay for it one way or another. Even if it is just your service, you're paying a high dollar service for it. A lot of folks don't look into that part of it and think, I'm getting it. Me personally, I'm looking at that and I am thinking about a new phone. But I look at that one and I realize that's not the one I want. It would be better than the little i12 I've got here, mini, 12 mini. Yeah, it'd be better. It'd be an upgrade. But not at that price. I can pull a 16, just a regular iPhone 16 at a better price, at a lower price that has more features than that. Better phone. So why would I want to pay more for a 16e that's new, that's really just scrap bin parts from all the other ones that are left over from the way I'm seeing it? Yeah. I don't know. $100 more, you can get a better phone, or you can get it used for $100 cheaper. I don't know. I do not. I'm not opposed to using a used phone or having a used phone. Uh, they work. As long as they still work, what's the problem? I mean, I had a 99 Saturn SL car, and I had it for 14 years after I bought it. And I didn't buy it until 2003. So it was already 4 years old when I got it, and I kept it for 14 years, almost 15. I loved that car. Took some putting maintenance to it, but I was able to keep it running good. And I'd still be having it, except some idiot ran out on the road. And people wonder why I want to, yeah, bumpers. No, I didn't hit him, but I sure come real close and I blew my car engine up because I slipped, my foot slipped off the clutch pedal and I went from being way too fast on my motor to not having any RPMs at all. Spun a bearing and popped a ring. Old engines like that do not like sudden changes in RPM. Going from, 2,500 RPM to zero in about a second totally ruined that little car. I'm glad I didn't hit the guy, but the more I think about it, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to give the next idiot dancing in the middle of the road the same option. Because, hey, I don't want to take somebody's life, though. But mess up their leg for them real good? Yeah, I don't know. I've had to cover the cost of a bunch of people being stupid, but then I also realized that I've had to cover the cost. There's been other people had to cover the cost of me being stupid. I don't know. It all kind of balances out one way or another. But I am looking at that new blue Mac Book Air. I think I want to get that one. I don't know. Have to see what the new M3s are coming out as. Give it about a month. See what the new M4s are. And are they having problems with them? They're kind of just a new model of the same thing, so they're not really changing anything other than the color and the chip. So I don't know, but the M3 is out there, and I wonder what the price on it's going to do. How far is it going to drop? With the M4, same thing, 16 and 256 being it, $999, so $1,000 for a computer, which I really find is that's expensive to me. But then I look at it and I realize that I'm done with the I'm done with getting Windows units. If I'm going to get a Windows computer, it's going to be a used one, and I'm going to put Linux on it. And part of me says do just that, or get one of the new Linux machines. But damn, they want an arm and a leg for them too. Yeah, it's an interesting time to be looking at computer laptops, and it kind of brings me to I got this little Mac Mini for Christmas. I actually like this thing. So this has given me a lot to think about as to, getting away from Windows. I don't know. having to do a bunch of thinking on this. Anyway, it's getting later, and I still need to get a couple things done. I'll let you know whether I get around to it or not on the decision on a new one of the M3 version or the new one of the M4 version. I am liking the blue color on the M4 version, though. That little MacBook Air, I just saw the color on it, and it's looking pretty. It is what it is. I'll have to do some thinking on it, though. Anyway, this is William Williams, Philippines. I hope y'all have a great week. I'm off. This is my weekend. So I'm going to try to get up and actually get the paperwork done. Yeah. I got a lot of that to get done. I'm going to completely get all my paperwork close out and get 2024 closed out and the income tax done for it and call it done. Get all my stuff reorganized for 2025 going. And I guess get me check my available dates for getting a driver's license for the motorcycle course. Got to find out that again. Anyway, that's what I'm going to try to look at this week, next week, somewhere along here and there. Toss a few things out, get a couple more things in the box for packing. And I think I finally decided I'm just going to take all my wine bottles from making all my wine that I used to make and just set them out on the street curb. And if somebody takes them, yay. If they don't, well, carry them around to the trash can. Because I got about 100 or so of those things. Probably more like 150. Well, let's see. Yeah, probably. uh, Probably closer to about 190. Because I know I bought 12 cases, and that's 144. And I've had other ones that I've got from, during this time too. So, yeah, I'm probably closer to 200 bottles on that. And now that I've got them all empty, I've got a bunch of them I need to get rid of because I don't have the winemaking equipment anymore. Part of me says I should carry some of that stuff over there, but sure ain't going to pack glass bottles, that's for sure. Eh, it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you've had a blessed day, that your week is easy. Lots of food, friend and family, and more food. I'm Williams, Philippines, and hey, fish is out.